We're doing this.
Testing,
we're doing this.
testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Yeah, hopefully this is working because I've just hit the record button. Alright, so what's the most unprofessional start to an LP ever, which is about par for my stuff. So, yeah, most people know I'm Grey Hunter. I'm going to be DMing this rabble here.
Hello.
So, what I thought we'd do at the start is have these guys introduce their characters so you've got an idea who's talking, and then we'll go into the ship creation. So, Sebastian, would you like to start?
Okay. Alright. I'm Lord Windy, and I'm playing Sebastian in this wonderful game. He is an astropath, not a very good one from the roles I've been getting so far. And
the best kind.
Yes. Basically, he was born on a spaceship, ages away, scavenging for the most of his life before getting picked up by a black ship. Upon getting picked up by that wonderful black ship, he was transported in front of the Emperor, and ever since then he's wanted to serve him for life and all of humanity. Of course, it doesn't always work like that. The first ship he was stationed on decided to have is it called the Gellerfield? Gellerfield stopped working, and demons sort of popped out of everywhere, and blood sort of drained from the walls, as it does. Ever since then, he hasn't really liked chaos and everybody else, as you understand. And mainly he's just here to... and mainly he's just here for fun and glory.
Do you want to say the key thing you rolled up in your stats about your mental stability?
Oh yes, I start the game with 8 insanity. Woo! I'm already very close, teetering to the edge.
I see that going well.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Right.
And considering that I've already rolled like 3 perils of the war, just with test rolls, this is going to go really
One of them was a 100.
Yes.
Nice.
No, Sebastian, you were the demons.
Literally, in this case.
Alright,
Stupid Princess Nom.
next guy.
Alright, hello everyone, this is Serpentis here. I'm going to be playing Aubrey, who is the ship's arch-militant. Basically, your average, the equivalent of a doctor out on a Forge World. Being brought up on a Forge World meant he didn't really know anything about the Imperial cult. He was very much a child of the Omniscience, so when he finally escaped the Forge World and decided that his first brilliant move would be to punch a priest in the face, this got him thrown into prison, and... Let me finish. As a result of that, thankfully the priest decided to be stupid and let him learn to read to try and bring him back into the fold, as it were. Literacy then let him learn how to make things blow up, and I think you could see where this is going and why this particular ship isn't actually flying around the galaxy anymore. After that, he got into a series of mercenary jobs, only to discover that his earlier escapades have actually left the ecclesiarchy having put a bounty on his head, only discovering this after he had taken up a mercenary job to protect an ecclesiarchy caravan. You can imagine how much fun that was. After butchering the caravan, he escaped, and basically, the rogue trader, our man, who you'll find in a minute, said, look, tell you what, work for me, Edward, and I'll make sure the ecclesiarchy doesn't find you and put you back in jail, or turn you into one of those arc flagellants. The things with the funny
flagellants, yeah.
That's the one, yeah. And he said, well, why not? It's better than running around the slums. And so here he is, ready to butcher people and enjoy both kinds of high life. Sorry, that was... I mangled that last sentence. This is how I will be talking for the entire evening, by the way. So, for God's sake, slap me if I start talking bollocks.
You heard it here first, folks. Literacy
We'll
equals
send it by mail.
Yep. Learning to read means learning how to make things blow up. British School of Engineering.
It sounds more like any school of engineering that I know of.
The best kind. Anyway, that's me done. Sorry.
Yes. Combat engineering is the best.
Right, now on to Esh Bashra.
Hello, I am Kazigul Bey. My character is Esh Bashra. I will be the rogue trader in this session. Just a quick background. You're pretty bog standard nobleman's son. However, my family was a trader nobilitas that was falling on hard times, and I pretty much single-handedly contributed to our ruination through drinking, drugging, and whatever else young noblemen tend to do.
Sounds like a winner to me.
Use your imagination.
Given that the family's patriarch tried to send me off to a academy to try to, scroll me away from all these things, drugs, all that stuff.
Send the guy to college. That's gonna work.
Of course, it didn't work. All I did was party my way through that as well. Came out with some good contacts, but other than that, nothing learned. Only to find that my family had basically completely been ruined by a rival nobleman trader family. So, in essence, I declared on the spot, all the good stuff. Vengeance. I shall rebuild my family's fortunes. Only to find out that doing so loudly and with plenty of people around to hear me landed me on a. Basically, I was shanghaied onto an Imperial Navy vessel by the remaining, sort of just clearing up the books, as it were, given that I was basically the only thing left for them to deal with from my family. I worked my way through that, managed to talk my way out of essentially a life of indentured servitude, returned to the last holding that my family had, picked up everything I could, anything that wasn't nailed down, anything worth money, including our family's trade charter, and I basically set out to restore the fortunes of my name. Nothing particularly special, I guess.
So you'll be playing the part of the last of the Mohicans.
in so much as the Mohicans contributed to their own annihilation through drinking and drugging, yes.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about accurate enough.
And we learn things too.
Laughing and learning tonight, kids. Laughing and learning.
I learned nothing.
You learned how to survive overdoses.
Oh,
Learn how to
course,
love. just the real,
Clearly.
Right, Macarius.
I'm Zebran or Macarius Gent. I was born on a forge world, as you might expect, mostly because I'm an explorator. That meaning that I don't know very much about the cult, but that doesn't matter to me at all because I'm an explorator. Pretty much child of the Creed, so of course I'm very much into the Omnissiah. Most of this stuff ended up with me being essentially I was branded as a tech heretic for innovation, essentially. And they packed me off onto the explorator fleets because I had a few allies in high places, rather than being turned into a servitor. That didn't turn out well because the ship I was on blew up. I ended up getting picked up by the rogue trader's ship right soon after that, but I'm still not exactly very pleased with the whole blowing up thing. That was a good ship. I liked it. But regardless, I still keep contacts within the machine cult and the like, so I'm always happy to take care of that sort of thing for everybody else. And I'm pretty good knack with the machine as well.
In other words, you know how to punch it properly to make it work.
Yes. Percussive maintenance is still maintenance. Shut up.
I'm agreeing with you.
As long as it works properly.
Oh, yes, I have to use the rights, the proper rights, including punching it.
Yeah, you have to say the magic words before you punch it, though.
Focus, focus, bam!
Welcome to the 41st millennium.
The right order, or you get into a Tron situation.
But yeah, the innovation was something as simple as using a capacitor.
My God, you deviant.
Yes, I know. It was obviously the wrong thing to do.
Should have executed you.
Yes, so and anyway, I both have I still know the right people to talk to when I actually have to deal with people, at least for the machine cult and the like. Outside of the machine cult, don't get me involved with talking. I am not good at it.
Come on, I heard tech priests are the most social people in the world. They've got those Deus Ex pheromone implants, don't they?
Totally.
No, I've got a pneumatic. Okay, I'll stop there.
Hey.
Ouch.
Popular the ladies just once.
Just once.
I think only a certain breed of ladies if it's pneumatic.
Yeah, machine cult ladies.
Should we move on
Oh,
to Saul?
Sometimes I
Note.
wish I didn't have such a vivid imagination.
Hey, we haven't even got started yet. This is just character introduction.
So
Side step.
I'm Orv, and I'm playing Cole McGrath, or Cole McGath, excuse me. And I'm not a big fan of extensive backstory. I like to dynamically sort of mold the character as it goes. So I went with a sort of as cliche as possible set of data points. You know, born on a high world, orphaned. You know, came up in the streets, joined the Imperial Guard as soon as was possible. Got to sergeant, last surviving member of his squad during a battle, lost his right arm. Saved by Casterkin, he retired and came into the service of a rogue trader. And he's a real asshole. And I will do my best to get that across. Because I am an asshole. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, don't worry. We
Indisputable
all
logic.
are.
Yeah.
Technically, you're also the guy who flies the ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
The best kind of pilot. The one who
I
will actually
appreciate-
consult you.
I appreciate that you were all trusting me with your lives. But
Don't
I
worry. Hey,
I don't
just
trust you with
stay out of the engineering.
If a guy who's doing a job is a dick to you, he's probably really good at it. So that's the thing.
Probably.
You always gotta keep that in mind.
Yeah,
Good
that's
point,
true.
yeah.
But
I can just take off and leave you all there on whatever shithole we end up in. So
yeah, if you do that, I will build a gun out of rocks and I will shoot you down.
So in other
You're
words, you'll
gonna
become
Kirk
an
me?
orc.
Yes, I'll Kirk you, since that is my name.
Jeez.
Right. Bit of input part for you rivalry already, that's always good. Right, shall we move on to Trust then? Who has... I'm going to have to bring this portrait up. I've been doing it for the other guys, but I do think it's fantastic.
Thank you. I
No,
didn't
it
make
really is.
that. It's just there.
Yes, it is. You search Sunny Shell, and that is actually there.
Fantastic.
Oh, that is fantastic.
The jowls really make it.
The jowls. The jowls are awesome.
He looks so
That's
cheery
just-
about having his ears slowly sawn off by his collar.
Indeed.
man.
Oh, that's. Man, might as well not even say anything. That just does it for everyone right there, but not.
That is a
It's like
thing.
Ben Frank. It's like Ben Franklin cross with Alistair Darling. It's just perfect. Sorry, I'll be all right.
That's
Work for this
okay.
guy?
Anyway, all right. I'm Taros Kensei. I'll be playing the Seneschal in our group. I go by the name Trust. That's not my real name. I go by that because simple reason is I was born on Imperial World, and I was not necessarily the usual kind of person. I was, I was like, I don't know anything else about the Imperial world around me. But found some books and discovered
pusher.
pretty much. And I have a real keen interest in ancient technology and also in alien species. Not normal kind of thing that is common for imperialism. I'm pretty certain anyway. So I learned bits about the underworld in order to get access to those books, any sort of tech I can get a hold of, things like I like to learn about that stuff. So learn how to hobnob with the upper class, lower class, and talk to the merchants, stuff like that. Things that could be useful. I finally got on my own ship. Well, not my ship. Partnered up to somebody else, a different rogue trader in the past. Unfortunately, one day we came across some very upset Marine types, and they pretty much slaughtered our entire group. I barely survived, but since they don't want to find me, I keep my identity secret, and my name comes from the fact that you're just gonna have to trust me. That's all there is to it.
So you go by Trust because you're a paranoid conspiracy xenophile who doesn't trust anyone.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
It's not
I
very
can
well
get on
thought
board
out.
with that.
It's someone else gave me the nickname. I said, "Who are you?" You're just gonna have to trust me.
No, I'm fine with that.
Perfect.
Yours is better. I like that.
Like everybody on this ship has some sort of heresy in their backstory.
Yes, this is going to end well, isn't it?
Yep.
Ooh.
And
Well,
I
mine's not really all that much heresy. I was just exiled from my world.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah,
Like
you can
heresy.
exile. It's fine.
I suppose.
And I'm still in good contact with most of my people, but
Okay. I'm just going to have a quick see if this is actually recording because I'm paranoid. And then we'll.
well, I'm not doing it again. So.
No, we
That
don't do
would be a
hopefully we're not.
real shame.
Yeah. So we should be back in a minute with character creation.